I'm here with Scott Bartlett
Wally.
and Wally Budzinski. Get a little shot of the car here. I don't know if you guys get the door. Let's get the door.
Oh, yeah.
This is the old generation stocker, and we're gonna talk to old Scott and Wally about this car. I'm back. So we'll start with Wally. So This was originally your car, right?
Yeah.
Now you got this new?
A fella had it before me. The car was bought for drag racing purpose only.
Okay.
It's got a title, so it's not a
Okay.
free deals.
Okay.
And the fella originally had it out of Lansing. Greg Luniak ended up with the car.
Okay.
Raced it for 2 or 3 years. Had it for sale. I kept my eye on it, and I finally worked a deal and bought it.
Okay. What year did you buy it?
81.
81. How long did you run it?
Until probably 201, and then Scott bought it. He wanted it. I was about tired of racing. So he bought it.
Now, what combination did you run?
It was the 403 engine, 280 horse, grade weight, L stock automatic, 3950. And so it's a pretty heavy car, but it ran, every year you improved it. Started out at 1280s, worked it way down to 1220, 12 teens, and that's when Scott took over.
Okay.
And he's had it running in 1180s.
Okay.
Then go ahead, Scott.
Yes, Scott.
What happened to the engine?
403 is a windowed main block, so I've ripped 2 sets of windows out of 2 different engines. So with the price of engine builds of today's NHRA stock eliminator, we went with one that was down to 350 ohms. So we're trying to sort that out now. See where we go with it.
Okay. So now, was this your first race car?
No, I raced at Central and in Milan. I had a bracket 68 Camaro.
Okay.
Ran low 12s.
Okay.
But I always wanted a stocker. Before we got into it, we went to Spring Nationals, U.S. Nationals, looking at all the cars, figuring out what we wanted, and we had a couple ideas for cars, but then when this one came up, and I liked the way it launched up the line.
Okay. So now I see on the quarter panel record holder. So
Yeah, we set a lot of records, mostly 8th mile.
Okay.
Because the car really launches hard and runs the 8th mile really good. This was back in the 80s, 90s, a little bit in the early 2000s, and right now not so much. Now unless it gets it going.
Anything done to rear suspension at all?
Well, 25 miles on the car. So first owner took it home, and they turned it into drag car. I first seen this car, it was summer of 78. It's a 78 car, really. It was at Tri-City Dragway. And they had it, just the window lettering, M stock automatic.
Now, did Provost ever own this car?
No.
At any point? No.
So it's about, I've seen the car and I thought, man, someday I'd like a car like that. And ended up buying it. So. Well, when it was cheap.
Scott, now you got this about 2001?
Yes.
Okay. Now, because I met you right around 2001, we were at an NHRA race, and I looked at the qualifying sheet, and I was looking for my name, and then I seen Carleton, Michigan, Scott Bartlett. I go, who's that? I mean, from the Carleton, Michigan's only 2,000 people. There's 2 people in that town that race stock.
Yeah.
So I went and looked
They
you up.
kicked me out.
I
so.
looked you up, and I've known you since. So you were racing then, and then you moved to Texas.
Yeah.
So you quit racing for a while?
Yeah, I parked the car, family, raising
Okay.
2 kids. Parked the car for 20 years. Brought it back out. She's been a little ornery ever since. So don't park your car for 20 years.
So I think I seen you about maybe 3 years ago. You started bringing it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, we broke a transmission, and that's what I think broke the engine. Took us another season to find out that the engine was broken. We kept tightening it up in the front of the oil pan, and this car's never come loose. And it came loose 3 times that year. And then when it finally let go, I saw why. It was pushing the pan down in the front. So that's when we ended up with this. So with the 403, it was higher rated, so it was IJK car under today's rules. Now with the 350, it's LMN.
Okay.
So we're out just, kicking the tires on it, trying to figure out what this combo wants.
403 really runs good, really cranks. So it's just a matter of spending the money and getting another one built.
Right.
Taking our chances.
Yeah, because they'll come apart again. It's just a matter of when.
So are you gonna try to do another?
I got 2
403?
blocks sitting
Okay.
in the garage. I don't know. It depends on what this runs.
This runs pretty good under the index.
Oh yeah, you're
6,
you're
7
about halfway
tenths.
down the sheet. 55.
So-
That's.
I mean,
But we're just sorting it out.
yeah.
There's something in there. We
And
we changed rear end gear, put a metric 200 in with it to see what that's about. I don't know. We'll probably end up with the 350 back in it. So transmission.
I had, we were trying to think of a name for the car. And Oldsmobile had that advertisement, the new generation of Oldsmobile,
Okay, yeah.
back in the mid-80s, 83, 84. So we're trying to think of a catchy name, and my wife came up with the Olds generation.
Okay.
So that's all hand lettered by a guy in northern Ohio. And he did a great job.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
I'm giving him a little more time in the car. Now, I might have to pull him out and take over. You know?
Yep. Absolutely.
So any other plans for this car, or just
No.
the 350 for now?
350 for now. We started down this road. We're gonna figure out.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, we're gonna try and get the GoPro in here.
Okay.
If we remember it tomorrow.
All right.
And
good luck.
we'll get a
That'd be
inside
fun.
in-car camera on you.
That'd be cool.
And okay.
All right,
Thanks, guys.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.